James.
That's what it is.
Hey Cameron Aggies, I'm Ashley Matthews and you're watching Film Geek. Even though Breaking Bad ended in its final season a year ago, this year's Emmys voters didn't forget about the show. Breaking Bad came out on top and even closed out the awards show, winning the grand prize of Outstanding Drama Series. They won a total of 5 awards at this year's Emmys. Bryan Cranston received Outstanding Lead Actor. Aaron Paul received Outstanding Supporting Actor. And Anna Gunn received Outstanding Supporting Actress. Breaking Bad now has a total of 15 Emmys, including the 10 it secured since 2008. Comicbook.com relays one of Robin Williams' lifelong dreams was to appear in a Batman film. Williams said the Batman film producers screwed him twice before. They offered him the Joker and then gave it to Jack Nicholson. Then they offered him the Riddler and gave it to Jim Carrey. So a rumor going around is that Ben Affleck's Batcave will have mementos of his history. And what if one of the mementos was an old newspaper article with Williams as a Batman character? Just a small nod to a man that wanted to be in a Batman movie but never got the chance. CinemaBlend.com has also addressed something I've been hearing a lot about: Daryl's sexuality from The Walking Dead. First off, Daryl is a private person. Scott Gimple, who is one of the current writers, says that Daryl will continue to grow closer to the other characters, and he'll let his guard down. Gimple says also there will be a gay male character introduced at some point in the series. In my opinion, in a show like The Walking Dead, I feel the priority should be on surviving the zombie apocalypse and not who is gay. Personal information should be revealed at the right time in this story. Like Cinema Blend says, it only matters when it matters, if it even matters. Let's talk about the new release I caught this weekend, If I Stay, which is a drama starring Chloe Grace Moretz and Jamie Blakely. This movie shows you how life can change in an instant. Mia, played by Chloe, is in a car accident, which puts her in a coma. While in this coma, she has an out-of-body experience and must decide if she would rather wake up and live completely different life than before or let go of everything. Let's take a look at the trailer.
I'm so crazy in love with you.
Why me?
Because I like the way you play.
With me? Yeah.
You go to another place. You get this crease in your forehead right there.
Honey, you might just be staring down the barrel of greatness. So try to stay open to it. Don't go closing any doors on yourself.
How come you never written a song for me?
I'm no good at writing about things that make me happy.
If we weren't musicians, we could just go to college together.
It's very inconvenient to fall in love at your age, especially if it's the real thing.
Promise me, no matter where you are, no matter where I am, that we'll spend next few years together.
Isn't it amazing how life is one thing and then in an instant it becomes something else? Like here I am, Mia, the girl who thinks about the cello and Adam and Juilliard. Then just like that, that could never exist again. Mom! Dad! Daddy! Mia, wake up! Am I dying? Is that what this is?
One female's critical en route to Portland now.
Someone just talk to me, please, just help me!
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
Poor kid's waking up an orphan. If she wakes up,
here's the secret, baby. If you live, if you die, it's all up to you.
I'll be the one.
How can I stay without Mom and Dad? How can I leave without Adam? How am I supposed to decide this?
It's me over! Say something. Life is this big, fat, gigantic mess.
Adam.
That's the beauty of it too, you know?
Please, I just want to feel you touch me.
I'm not dumb enough to think that I can fix what happened.
You can't.
But I'll do anything.
I can't lose you.
With everybody gone, it might be too hard for you to keep fighting. But I want you to live.
You wrote me a song.
You're my home, Mia. Stay.
Say something.
This week I'm joined with Kaylee Patterson, who is the Cameron Collision copy editor. Welcome, Kelly. Thanks for joining me.
I'm glad to be here.
We went and seen If I Stay this weekend, and let me tell you, I had no idea what I was walking into. I knew it was a girly movie. It wasn't some action movie that I'm used to seeing, so I was kind of excited about seeing because I really like The Notebook. So I wanted to see this. So first off, I think the music was amazing.
Oh yes, I am one for good soundtracks to movies, and this one really hit the spot. Since the movie was based in Portland, I really thought that they captured the music essence of Portland very well with the soundtrack.
I think Chloe, the main character, is, she's playing a cello, so we hear all this, Bach music and, Beethoven type music, and then you have Adam, her boyfriend, who is in a rock band, basically.
Yes.
So it's very...
And Portland, back in the 90s, was just the birthplace of punk rock. And her dad was a punk rock musician. Her mom was all about that scene. And then she just comes out and she is just this sophisticated orchestra person. And her parents just have no idea where she came from. And then she ends up dating a punk rocker, which I thought was so ironic.
I think my favorite scene in the movie was, whenever they were sitting around the campfire in the backyard, and she's out and she's playing with the cello, and then Adam's playing a guitar, her dad's playing a guitar, and their mom is listening, and they have all these friends and family over. That really just meant that you can join together no matter what you do. It was just a really heartfelt moment.
Yes.
I think they showed that very well.
Yes, that was one of my favorite moments also, in the scene where she's a child and she's playing her cello and her parents are sitting outside her door just listening to the music that she is creating, and then her mother just tells the father that we created that. It's just so beautiful. It's just such a touching movie. It's with family and lovers in a relationship and just all around.
We have a lot of heartfelt type movies. So would you compare this to maybe like a Nicholas Sparks type movie, like The Notebook or something like that?
I don't think I would. I think I've read Nicholas Sparks books and seen the adaptations of the movies, and then as I've read a little bit of the author's books of If I Stay, and their writings are completely different. I would kind of compare the love, but I don't see any correlation. Nicholas Sparks has a lot of passion in his. Not saying that the characters in this movie didn't have a lot of passion, but they had a lot of distance and a lot of insincerity. They were, I don't know, I don't see Nicholas Sparks movies and this movie coming together.
Okay. So, some people that absolutely just don't like Nicholas Sparks movies, maybe this would be a good turn to them.
I think so.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. I really did. It was really... I know that there were several times in the theater that when it was silent in the movie, all you heard was all these girls sniffling, and you can just,
I was one of them.
Yeah, it brought tears to my eyes. It was good. It was a very oh man, because this could really happen.
Yes, it could.
Yeah.
It's very relational.
Yeah,
yes.
I liked it. So the movie ended, and my first response was, "You've got to be kidding me! Are you kidding me? This is how this is ending." So I look at you and you go, "Did you not see the book? Did you not read the book?" And I'm going, "What book?"
Yes.
So there was a book to this. So I went out, and I've now had the second book. So I'm reading the second book. You said you're now reading the first book. So I hope that they do make the second book into a movie.
I think so. With the way it ended, I wouldn't see why not.
Right.
Its ending to me was similar to the last ending of the last Hunger Games book or movie. It was very similar with the ending scene.
Yeah.
Very similar.
So, and I've read what happens. I haven't read the second book yet, but I've actually, read what it's about. And I'm going, oh yeah, they have to. They have to come back and make this another movie. They have to. So. I really enjoyed it. I think it had great, just great heartfelt. There was great music. There was not a lot of people were actually in the movie, so I think that the ones that were there, that's what mattered.
Yes,
so,
I thought it was casted very well also.
Who else do you know? What other movies do you know that she plays in?
Oh, I can think of one, but I can't remember exactly what it's called. I've seen her in a couple of movies. I think this is one of the first movies for the guy who played Adam.
Jamie.
I've seen the mom in a couple of movies. I haven't seen the dad in any movies.
I feel like this might be a page turner for both of them.
I think it is.
The majority of them to come to
I think so.
So that's, but you know, I like it. So that was good.
Yes.
I'm glad you liked it too. I'm glad you went with me.
Oh, of course, anytime.
Well, I'd like to say thanks, Kaylee, for joining me, and I will be right back.
High Horse University. You're
That's a weird word.
Right? Here at High Horse U, you're just a number to us because you're making us loads of money. You'll also have to sell your kidney to pay for tuition. Sign on the dotted line, please.
That's what happened.
Come with me. This is Cameron University's Communication Department. We care about quality education, not robbing you blind. Here, you'll actually get to know your professors and classmates. You won't be needing this anymore.
Visit Cameron.edu for more info.
Starplex Cinema, where I catch my movies, is now showing this weekend The November Man and As Above, So Below. They also have the $5 tickets on movies before 6 and just $2 more for 3D movies. That's all for this episode of Film Geek. As always, you can find me at the Starplex Theater, where I'll be catching what's new at the box office. Until next time, Maggies.